You sit down to tackle that important project, but within minutes, you're checking email, scrolling social media, and responding to messages. By day's end, you've been busy for 8 hours, yet accomplished little meaningful work. Sound familiar? Cal Newport's groundbreaking book, Deep Work, reveals why the ability to focus without distraction is becoming both increasingly rare and incredibly valuable in our economy. Those who master this skill will thrive, while those who remain trapped in shallow, fragmented work will struggle. Newport defines deep work as professional activities performed in a state of distraction-free concentration that push cognitive capabilities to their limit. This isn't just another productivity hack, it's a fundamental shift in how we approach professional excellence. Throughout this video, we'll explore Newport's 4 core principles: work deeply, embrace boredom, quit social media, and drain the shallows. Together, these create a complete system for transforming your cognitive performance. The modern knowledge economy rewards 2 critical abilities: quickly mastering hard things and producing at an elite level. Both require sustained focused attention, exactly what our hyperconnected world systematically destroys. As Newport explains, the ability to perform deep work is becoming increasingly rare at exactly the same time it is becoming increasingly valuable in our economy. This creates an unprecedented opportunity for those willing to cultivate this skill. Consider real-world applications. Software developers who block 3-4 hour chunks for uninterrupted programming solve complex problems 40% faster. Writers who batch research and write in distraction-free environments produce higher quality content. The research is clear. Knowledge workers spend only about 1 hour a day on deep work, while multitasking reduces productivity by up to 40%. This gap represents your competitive advantage. Your environment shapes your cognitive capacity more than willpower ever could. Newport emphasizes that efforts to deepen your focus will struggle if you don't simultaneously wean yourself from distracting technologies. The 4 pillars of environment design include physical space optimization, digital environment control, temporal boundaries, and ritual development. Each element sends signals to your brain that it's time for focused work. Practical environment hacks include phone quarantine, browser blocking, visual cues like do not disturb signs, preparation rituals, and temperature control. The key is designing your environment to make deep work the path of least resistance. Random bursts of focus won't cut it. Deep work requires systematic scheduling through time blocking and clear boundaries between focused work and everything else. Your calendar becomes a strategic tool for cognitive optimization. Newport's method includes planning every minute of your workday in advance, batching similar tasks together, protecting deep work blocks as fiercely as important meetings, and building in buffer time for unexpected shallow tasks. Here's what this looks like in practice for a marketing professional. Early morning deep work on strategy, mid-morning email batch, late morning deep work on content, afternoon for meetings, and late afternoon for administrative tasks. Perhaps Newport's most transformative concept is the shutdown ritual, a consistent end-of-workday routine that provides clarity about what matters and what doesn't, allowing your brain to truly rest. An effective shutdown ritual includes reviewing incomplete tasks, planning tomorrow's priorities, capturing loose ends, declaring completion with a phrase like shutdown complete, and engaging in a transition activity away from work. Research shows that professionals who implement structured, deep work schedules report 67% higher job satisfaction and 43% better work-life balance. The benefits extend far beyond mere productivity. Here is a shocking statistic. The mere presence of a smartphone reduces cognitive performance by up to 10%, even when turned off. Our devices aren't just tools, they're attention hijacking machines. Newport's approach to digital minimalism offers a path to cognitive freedom through a 3-tier digital detox strategy: immediate disconnection during deep work, scheduled connectivity for communication, and intentional social media use. Before using any digital tool, Newport recommends asking, what core benefit does this tool provide? What negative impacts does it have on my focus? Do the benefits substantially outweigh the costs? Digital minimalism in practice includes checking email at specific times only, using templates for common responses, implementing a 24-hour rule for non-urgent emails, and ruthlessly unsubscribing from newsletters you don't actively read. For social media, remove apps from your phone and access only via computer. Set specific times for use, employ website blockers during work hours, and practice social media Sabbaths 1 day per week. The goal is intentional use, not elimination. Meeting minimization strategies include declining meetings without clear agendas, suggesting asynchronous alternatives when possible, blocking calendar time for deep work before others can claim it, and setting clear boundaries around your focus time. Remember Newport's insight. Clarity about what matters provides clarity about what does not. Digital minimalism helps clarify what truly drives your professional success versus what merely feels urgent. What gets measured gets managed. Newport emphasizes tracking deep work hours and quality to build momentum and identify improvement opportunities. The Deep Work Scorecard system helps quantify your progress. Quantitative metrics to track include total deep work hours per week, deep work efficiency, distraction incidents, and consistency score. These provide objective data on your deep work practice. Equally important are qualitative assessments, focus depth on a 1-10 scale, output satisfaction, energy levels, and skill development. These subjective measures capture the quality of your deep work experience. Advanced optimization strategies include the 90-minute rule, aligning with your brain's natural cycles of alertness, progressive overload, gradually increasing session duration, and attention restoration through nature, meditation, or light physical activity. Real-world success metrics show dramatic improvements. One software engineer increased from 8 planned hours with 5 completed in week 1 to 15 planned with 14 completed by week 8, resulting in 180% more meaningful output. Start simple with measurement. Track just total deep work hours for the first week. Use a basic timer, conduct weekly reviews, identify your best patterns, and celebrate progress, no matter how small. Deep work isn't a quick fix. It's a fundamental rewiring of how you approach professional life. Newport outlines 4 stages of mastery: awareness, experimentation, systematization, and optimization. In the awareness stage, weeks 1, 2, recognize your current fragmentation. During experimentation, weeks 3-8, try different approaches. Systematization, weeks 9-16, establishes reliable routines, while optimization, month 4, fine-tunes your approach. Newport argues that deep work isn't just about productivity, it's about human flourishing. Human beings, it seems, are at their best when immersed deeply in something challenging. This philosophical foundation helps sustain the practice. Did you know? Most people underestimate their distraction levels by 40-50%. We think we're focused, but objective measurements tell a different story. This awareness gap is why deliberate deep work practice is so powerful. Common pitfalls include the perfectionism trap, waiting for ideal conditions, the all-or-nothing fallacy, seeing setbacks as failures, the isolation extreme, avoiding necessary collaboration, and the workaholism warning, mistaking busyness for effectiveness. Start embarrassingly small with just 25 minutes daily, stack the habit onto existing routines, create accountability with a colleague, design for success, and track streaks to build momentum. Now, let's design your 7-day deep work sprint. The constraint is simple. Commit to one 90-minute deep work session each day on your most important project. No exceptions, no excuses. Day 1, set up your environment. Remove distractions, prepare materials, and establish your ritual. Day 2, focus on the hardest part of your project first thing. Day 3, implement phone quarantine and digital minimalism. Day 4, practice the shutdown ritual. Day 5, extend your session to 2 hours if possible. Day 6, work in a different environment to test adaptability. Day 7, reflect and plan your next sprint with adjustments. On day 8, conduct a deep work review. What worked well? What challenges did you face? What environmental factors helped or hindered? How did your energy levels fluctuate? Use these insights to refine your approach. After your first sprint, it's time to install the complete deep work system into your life. Start with your calendar. Block deep work time first, then add shallow work batches, and finally schedule meetings and reactive time. Next, optimize your task management system. Create separate lists for deep work projects and shallow tasks. Schedule shallow work in batches rather than responding continuously. Set clear criteria for what deserves your attention. Finally, set up your focus infrastructure. This includes physical environment modifications, digital minimalism tools, communication protocols with colleagues, and measurement systems to track your progress. Remember that shallow work is non-cognitively demanding, logistical-style tasks, often performed while distracted. These tasks don't create much value, but can consume your entire day if not properly contained. The complete deep work system transforms scattered effort into structured achievement. It's not about working more hours. It's about dramatically increasing the value produced during the hours you already work. The principles in deep work aren't just theoretical. They're a practical roadmap for professional transformation. The ability to focus deeply is becoming the defining skill of successful knowledge workers in an increasingly distracted economy. Start tomorrow with a single 90-minute deep work session on your most important project. Turn off your phone, close email, and experience what focused work feels like. The difference will be immediately apparent. Then gradually build from there, adding sessions, refining your environment, and developing shutdown rituals. Within weeks, you'll notice not just higher productivity, but a fundamentally different relationship with your work. Remember, pick one constraint, 90 minutes of deep work daily. Run a 7-day sprint and review on day 8. This simple formula will jumpstart your transformation into a deep work practitioner. The deep work revolution starts with individuals who refuse to accept fragmented attention as inevitable. It begins with professionals who recognize that their ability to think clearly is their most valuable asset. Are you ready to join the ranks of those who work deeply in an increasingly shallow world? Your future-focused self and your career prospects will thank you. If you found this valuable, make sure to like and subscribe for more productivity insights. Get your own copy of Deep Work by Cal Newport through the link in the description to start applying these principles today. And leave a comment below sharing which deep work principle you're most excited to implement. I'll be responding with personalized suggestions to help you get started. Remember, in a distracted world, your ability to focus deeply is your greatest competitive advantage. Start your deep work journey today.